Should Garbine Muguruza continue to suffer? Sumyk's philosophy aims to burn Muguruza. Hill will decrease her longevity. Garbine Muguruza, Zimbio.com. Garbine Muguruza's coach, Sumyk, has recently emphasized the need for Muguruza to suffer in order to be successful. So is that 100% accurate? The Spaniard crashed out of Roland Garros with a 6-1, 6-4 defeat to Simona Halep, in a match where Muguruza suffered and didn't take her opportunities. The 2016 champion has had a roller coaster past 12 months with her French coach, Sumyk. They have experienced very bizarre on-court coaching timeouts, with the Spaniard not exactly agreeing with Sumyk. The uncomfortable coaching relationship has been bizarre, with the 24-year-old even turning down Conchita Martinez in favor of the Frenchman, which from an outside perspective doesn't seem to make much sense. Learning to suffer. In a recent interview with the New York Times, the Frenchman has revealed his philosophy in how to coach the inconsistent Grand Slam champion, and it's a surprising one. When she's suffering inside, I know it's good, explained Sumyk. I know it sounds weird, but yeah, suffering is not a negative thing. I know when she's very demanding with herself and it's never good enough, then it's good. Later in the interview, he also admitted what many fans of Muguruza's fear the most, and that is she may burn out too early. It is a philosophy that has worked for Muguruza in the early part of her relationship with Sumyk as she started her defensive style of play. However, is it a philosophy that will continue to work? The answer is clearly no. Sure, any athlete needs to learn how to mentally suffer, as that is part of sport. You have to lose at some point. However, the Spaniard cannot keep physically suffering with her defensive game style, as it simply doesn't work. The facts are that a more aggressive game style and mindset means that Muguruza will become an even bigger threat, and as Sumyk alluded to, it won't burn her out. Learning to suffer physically from Muguruza means that she won't be as successful at slams as today proved when she got outclassed for the set and a half against Simona Halep. The facts are that when Muguruza adopts an aggressive game style, mostly under Conchita Martinez, she succeeds in a big way. Just look at Wimbledon last year and Doha this year. Garbine Muguruza and Conchita Martinez, Zimbio.com. The next few months will be interesting to see if the Spaniard can keep learning to suffer, or if her inconsistency will be more extreme to an extent that suffering will no longer be good enough to beat the top players. This philosophy can also weaken her forehand in the big matches, such as today's match against Halep and the match against Kvitova at the US Open last year. However, it seems as Muguruza is keen to stay with Sumyk as Wimbledon approaches. She looks to take the positives into the grass court season, as she would love nothing more than to successfully defend a Grand Slam title for the first time in her career.